Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles the Bands. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We'll cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. Max Kellerman. You know, Max was someone that we used to defend on this channel for years because I felt like he was done bad by Stephen A. Smith. But ever since Max has made his return to sports and we found out that he was going to be working with Rich Paul on a podcast together, we pretty much knew what to expect. Just a bunch of crazy takes, hot takes, a bunch of twerking it up for LeBron James. Like Max Kellerman recently said that the 2013 LeBron James was the closest thing he ever saw to Michael Jordan. The player that Kobe Bryant was shutting down in an all-star game at the age of 34, that's the closest player he's ever seen to Michael. It's been really bad. But as you guys know, these guys are upset with the Lakers because the Lakers let their king go. And ever since then, it's just been one thing after the other as they try to belittle the organization, make fun of the offseason acquisitions that they've been making, and basically saying that they're a confused franchise and they don't know what they're doing. But the latest one from Max Kellerman, I think, has hit a new low. In an attempt to prop up LeBron James by bringing down the Lakers, he said something that I could not even believe. And I'm just going to read the description before we play it. It says, Max Kellerman tells Rich Paul that he believes the Lakers are in danger of losing their premium brand recognition to the New York Knicks, and that right inside Los Angeles, the Dodgers and the Rams are right on their heels. For those of you who didn't hear what Max had to say, I want to play the comments for you now, and I want to come back and continue on the show.
Ball-obsessed market and are the best team in basketball right now. And how like New York and LA could actually switch identities where New York takes over the basketball brand, LA with the Dodgers takes over the baseball brand because the Dodgers are the best team in baseball year in and year out. But maybe it occurs to me, yes, that's the thing. They're the best team in baseball. I mean, that doesn't mean you win the World Series every year, but it means every year you have better odds than anyone else. They just beat up the Yankees in a series, by the way. The Yankees won the last game of the series in the second half of a doubleheader, back end of a doubleheader by 1 run. Okay, like the Dodgers are doing their thing. The Rams get Myles Garrett, and they're talking about Aaron Donald coming out of retirement.
I would love to see that.
I mean, the Lakers not only have the external threat from the Knicks, they have an internal threat in LA itself, in the market itself, where they could become the number 3 brand in the market if the Dodgers continue this and the Rams you have a box at SoFi.
Yes, we do.
And I've been there
best
several
real
times.
estate in LA.
It's great. Do you notice since Myles Garrett got traded? And by the way, they also improved the secondary, right? Like they had not a good secondary. Now they got an excellent corner. And now they're talking about Aaron Donald. Have you been hit up more for different football dates at SoFi?
No, because you got to remember, our box is full of people that actually love the sport. So I imagine it depends on certain games. Obviously, you get more of a axe, but you know, people are going.
Giants.
People are going.
Giants.
The Giants? You want the Giants?
Giants.
You're welcome, of
Giants
course.
on the schedule. I do think there's a risk here, Rich. I know basketball is more youth-friendly than baseball.
I'll say this.
Dodgers
the
got the
Lakers,
number 1 brand in baseball right now.
But it's
the Rams, arguably in football, it's close.
But one thing you're looking at it strictly from a fan perspective.
Yes.
A Laker game, for me, personally, when I look at it, it's not just about basketball.
Place to be seen.
When I go to a Laker game, it's business. Basketball, yes, but business for a lot of reasons. Like what person flying into town? You have a meeting. Okay, tonight come in. We'll do an early dinner, and then we're gonna hit a game. Or come in tonight. Come in midday. We'll catch a game that night, get up in the morning, we'll meet.
It's also easier. You go to a basketball game. Basketball is usually centered in the middle of a town. Madison Square Garden. You have to go to the Bronx. You have to go to Queens. You have to go to Jersey. Middle of town. Easy in and out. It's not like going to Chavez Ravine where after the game you're like, oh my God, I'm never going to get out of here. Going to SoFi, it's a whole thing. You can zip in and out downtown, go to the game, temperature controlled, easy.
Yeah.
Like the whole going to a basketball game has more currency in the business world in terms of the desirability of the tickets and the way it functions on courtside.
Yeah, it's just a different atmosphere. But I understand what you're saying, and I don't know if people care about that from a brand perspective as an organization. I think every season is different. Now, what would be a difference if what you were saying was it's less about the Rams? It would be more if the Clippers became the go-to, that
I don't
then
want to
that
deal in
would
fantasy
be
world. Let's deal in
no.
reality.
I'm just saying, but then that would be.
Yes, but I do
That's
think
something to worry
I don't
about.
think they have a competition in town. I think they have a competition in their league of losing their position as the preeminent brand in the world.
I
think
don't
the
know.
Knicks. I think the Knicks may have. The Knicks are close to already passing them because of what just
Well,
happened.
you can share it, but then again,
And-
a Laker game and a Knick
in town,
game,
the Rams and the Lakers and the Dodgers are a lot.
Here's
Like I'm
the
just
thing.
saying, Lakers.
a
hold on.
Laker game and a Knick game is two different things. If you ask me, if I had one,
Just as much a place to be seen at a Knicks game.
yeah,
maybe
but
more
if you
now.
ask me if I had one game to go to, where would I rather go? A Knicks game,
Right.
No question about it. It's the Madison Square. There's nothing like going to the Madison
Especially
Square
now that they won a
Garden.
championship.
Now that the Knicks are really good,
Yep.
is even more of a reason to go to
Right.
Madison Square Garden. But really, that's 1A. And I think anybody will say that. There's no knock to the Lakers. But 1A minus is a Laker game.
So the Lakers won. By the way, I looked this up. I didn't even realize it. I didn't know. If someone would have said, how many games do you think the Lakers won last year?
50 plus.
I would have said 48 games, close to 50. They won 53 games.
Yeah, they got off to, but you got to remember,
53 games.
they got off to a really good start. And so the key to that is there's no team that's not going to go into a funk during the season. At some point, you're going now. OKC barely lost back-to-backs and barely lost 2 games in a row. I don't think they ever lost 3 games in a row. Whatever, you get those teams, but for the most part, teams going to hit a skid. Probably 2 months or twice a year, sometimes 3 times a year. But getting off to that 15-1, 15-2, 16-3 type of start gives you a cushion.
And they had it, obviously.
Yeah.
So
Okay. You heard what Max Kellerman had to say. I have a few questions. He's saying the Knicks took over because they just won the title, right? Okay. And the Lakers have been losing for the last 5 years. So that would mean that they lost their premium brand recognition a long time ago. Because Max is saying that the Knicks took over because the Knicks have always been there, but now they took over because they just won the title. The Lakers haven't won the title since 2020. So, in the last 5 years, have the Lakers lost their brand recognition? Somebody explain it to me. What about the Dallas Cowboys? Have they lost their brand recognition? When was the last time they won a Super Bowl? The Boston Celtics. This is what you have to do and say when you're affiliated with these guys, man. It's just... The Lakers are one of the most popular franchises, sports franchises in the world. Forget about America. In the world. In the world. And you feel like they're going to lose that out to the LA Dodgers or to the Knicks? One has nothing to do with the other. They are mutually exclusive. Just because the Knicks won the title doesn't mean that the Yankees lost their brand prestige. Like, what are we talking about? All of this is in an attempt to take little pop shots at the Lakers franchise because LeBron is. This is what this is all about. This is what this is all about. When Kobe was there towards the end of his career, did the Lakers lose their brand recognition? Weren't they not still the Lakers? Wasn't it the same Lakers that LeBron James joined? He's only saying it's because LeBron has left the team. But then it's saying that the Knicks did it because they won. Really? The Knicks were not the most valuable sports franchise in NBA. They've been the most valuable franchise or one of the most valuable franchises, and they haven't won a title in 53 years. So how do they maintain their brand image? They haven't been winning in 53 years prior to this year. So, it's just, the thing that's annoying is that it's so obvious that they're trying to tear down the Laker brand. And it's just sad because they're only doing this to pacify one person. It's basically like signaling to LeBron, no, LeBron, they broke up with you, but you are too good for them. That's why they left you. You're too good for them. It's like, come on, man. Max, what happened to you, man? Like, what happened to you? Max used to be somebody that was respectable. These takes are insane.